Welcome to the Tarp Report with Sam and Jess. Hey!
Hi.
Welcome to the Tarp Report with Sam and Jess.
Sam just said he's fat, and I agree.
Yeah, because whenever I breathe, the table moves forward.
This table has, it just is light as a feather.
Yeah, it's like the particle board, like, did you get it at
'cause it's
Kohl's
cheap?
or something? Yeah, it's cheap.
We bought it on base, yeah.
Yeah, it's a cheap table. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just a cheap
I
table.
mean, do you remember the old one?
You could go through it if you wanted to. Huh?
You could.
Yeah.
You remember the old one?
No.
No, okay. It was bad. It was rough.
Yeah.
But
Whatever.
yeah, it's
I'm really not talking shit. Sometimes I'm so worried about coming off as like out of touch now that I'm famous. Hey,
God.
welcome to the Tarp Report with Sam and Jess. I am one of your hosts.
You already said that.
Sam Miller, and my host
And I'm
next
Jess
to me,
Anderson.
Jess Anderson, and we talk about news.
Oh,
News.
man.
And I got some doozies. And I would like to apologize to everybody last week for the really boring black hole story. I was trying to mess with Jess.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
oh my
yeah.
God. I think I
thought it was
blacked
really,
it out.
I had this idea in my head of like Jess immediately getting pissed off, but what she did is she kind of went along with it. She
Of
was like,
course, because I am a fucking good person.
yeah, she was like kind of into it, and then we were like halfway through, and then I'm the
you
one
gave up.
who was like, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
You know, whatever. When you live and learn. Yeah. We're not a new podcast, but we are we're figuring out the
Yeah.
things,
It's fine.
so.
It's fine.
Yeah, I don't give
just,
a shit.
be better.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's all you got to do. All right. WTVR. This is from December 2nd. This is a news
Oh my
station
gosh.
out of Virginia.
Okay.
So 2 days ago, Chesterfield County, Virginia. Dozens of Chesterfield County police officers and sheriff's deputies gathered at the Iron Bridge Road Walmart on Sunday for the annual Shop with a Cop event,
Whoa.
a holiday tradition where law enforcement helps children pick out presents. They used to do this in Aberdeen when I worked there. And,
Shop with a cop.
Yeah, the event took an unexpected turn when officers were told about a shoplifting inside the store.
Oh, shit.
So it's like Shop with a Cop. The place is crawling with cops, just lousy with cops. And somebody was like shoplifting inside the store.
What good timing.
I know. I don't know. You couldn't have known.
Well, obviously. I hope that you didn't know.
Yeah.
Like, what a shitty criminal.
Yeah. Could you imagine seeing like that many cops and being like...
And having like some toys shoved in your...
There is a hidden in plain sight argument.
Oh, you think all the cops were in disguise?
No. The criminal. What is wrong with you?
I have no idea. What do you mean?
Like the whole like...
What is wrong with you?
The best way to do a crime is to like act completely natural. Like no one would expect somebody to shoplift if there's like a shitload of
15
cops in the store.
Yeah.
I think it's more than 15. It says dozens.
Shop with a cop.
Yeah, it says dozens of Chesterfield County. Dozens. So
Jesus.
if you say dozens, that means there's got to be like over 24.
You think that's 2 dozens?
Well, it says dozens, so there's multiple dozens.
I would say, okay. Yeah.
So dozens. So you got 24?
We really don't know how to measure stuff.
We don't.
Measuring is like really like something that we really struggle with.
Yeah, and part of the charm of this podcast is that we're figuring out this news story as you are. The event took an unexpected turn. I told that part. A member of the staff at Walmart came up to us and informed us they had a shoplifting in progress. Oh my God! Chesterfield County Police Lieutenant James Lamb told CBS 6.
What?
They give us a number. Between the sheriff's department and police officers, we had about 50 uniformed personnel at the store.
Okay, so that was more than a couple dozen.
50 cops.
Holy shit.
50 cops.
Do you think they were all in uniform?
This is said uniformed. Yeah, uniformed personnel at the store. Because they would never do shop with the cop and then be out of uniform. Otherwise, they just look like pedophiles.
Pedophiles.
Yeah. Like, have you ever seen, like,
Oh, because you
detectives,
think
like,
they're
what they
shopping
wear?
with children?
Oh, yeah. This shopping with a kid. Like, oh, yeah, get whatever you want. It's just me and my khakis and my
Oh, I didn't realize this was geared
conservative
towards
haircut. Yeah.
I thought it was like adults like shopping with a cop.
No.
That makes a lot more sense.
No, they go with the kids and they pick stuff out. Yeah, they used to do this in Aberdeen, and I actually helped fundraise for it. And like, I through my club, I wasn't like, I'm gonna give these cops some money.
I was gonna say, like, that doesn't feel like
it's not really on brand for me. No.
I mean, that's awesome. I'm glad that you did that.
Yeah, dude, 50.
That's crazy. What was this person? Does it say what the person was stealing?
I don't know. We're gonna find out. Like I said, I really try not to read them.
I know, but like I'm just like thinking, like what could you possibly need that bad that you would like be like, there's a cop in every. Literally, that would be a cop in every aisle.
This is the thing, is the cops probably weren't in every aisle. They were probably mostly in the toy section.
Well, of course, I didn't mean literally. I just meant there could be.
I'm just saying, no, I'm not saying that you're wrong. Like, I know what you were trying to say is that there's a shitload of cops there. Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying is that he was probably shoplifting something from a totally different section.
Right, of course.
And he might not have
seen
known
all those cops.
there's 50 cops. But there is also that, like, man, like, when you think about it, like, the people in the store, they're probably not like, oh, let's find shoplifters. It's like, oh, I get to take a break.
Well, exactly. They're not thinking about that. Like, they're like, they're focused up on a cute little, Pokemon toy.
Yeah.
And the guy could just be like, behind him and then walk out.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because all the cops are busy.
And I think a lot of the stuff that I know in my past, like the kind of shit that I stole from stores was generally food stuff, especially like stuff that was easy to get at the front. I used to steal batteries all the time because I was addicted to my Game Boy.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because I was addicted to Pokemon and that old Game Boy and meth. Mostly meth. If I had to give up one thing, I would have given up Pokemon. Anyway, security footage showed a man concealing merchandise and attempting to leave the store. I don't know why they put stuff in. They could just say he was shoplifting. Yeah. That's like the stupidest way to say shoplifting.
Right.
Security footage showed a man shoplifting. Oh, no.
Stupid.
Oh, he wasn't shoplifting. He was concealing merchandise and attempting to leave the store. There's water coming out of the sky and clouds. You mean it's raining? No.
It's creative writing, Sam.
Oh, man. I feel like you got a freaking word count you have to hit.
Well, maybe.
Officers who were already in the store quickly began searching for the suspect. I like to think of them
like everybody act at once.
Guns out.
Yeah.
They spread out.
Push the children to the ground.
They clear the store, pushing over old ladies.
Yeah.
Where is he?
Get down.
Where is he? Drop what you got. And they're like,
everybody.
I think you got the wrong guy.
Yeah. I don't know what I would do in that situation.
Get on the ground. They're like shooting in the sky and shit. That'd be rad.
Yeah.
I'd be the worst cop.
Yeah, I would. I can't have a gun. But yeah, I would shoot somebody for sure.
We talked about this on the podcast. You remember with Brittany?
Oh, did we?
There was somebody in the house.
No. No.
We talked about that off.
No, that would be owning that's owning a gun. I mean, I meant like concealed a gun. Like I'm too spontaneous. I would be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Oh, you just pull it out?
Yeah, and it'd be like in a, or just like, like
you'd panic.
Right, and then shoot someone and then just be like, oh my God,
somebody
I didn't
would
mean to do
honk
that.
at you and you just
like,
be
what the fuck?
Like Boom. One of those nice gentle honks because you're on your phone at a red light.
And I just shoot them.
Yeah.
And then
I was like, oh my God.
And then I was like, oh my God, just
I'm
like
sorry.
you didn't mean to honk at me. I didn't mean to shoot at you.
I freaked out.
Yeah, you scared me.
That does sound like you.
You scared me.
Jesus Christ, this poor guy. I'm sorry. I'm on Team Shoplifter here.
Of course you are.
Like, don't say it like that. As we approached from different directions, he tried to escape out the back of the store where he was apprehended, Lamb said. Yeah. I think he was stunned. Could you imagine?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Just being surrounded by that many cops.
Yeah. You're like trying to shoplift, and you're like, oh, great. 50 cops.
50? Is that a lot of cops? I mean, like
for a shoplifting, yeah.
For a shoplifting.
That's a school shooter type of response.
No, I meant like for a station.
I don't know. They said it was sheriffs too. Oh. So I don't know. I wonder where else crimes were being committed.
Exactly. I was like thinking about like there couldn't be anybody else left.
Yeah, somebody's on the ground bleeding out. They're like, "Where's the cop?" And like, "Oh yeah, he's
at Walmart.
Bought some Beyblades for Vicky." Cops love Beyblades.
Yeah,
they do.
What's a Beyblade?
It's like the thing that they're like battling tops, but if you called them that, people wouldn't think they're as cool.
Battling tops?
You know, like tops that you spin?
Yeah.
So Beyblades, you get 2 tops. And you really don't know what. Of course you don't. You get this thing and you like rip it and it makes it spin really fast and then they fight. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay, I just didn't know the name of it.
Yeah, Beyblades.
Okay, I got you now.
They're very popular still.
I'm sure. Well, could they make that cool noise too?
Grown-ups do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
grown-ups do it. Even grown-ups do it.
Yeah. Wearing khaki and shopping, buying kids things at Walmart. Red flag.
With a fucking police officer.
Yeah, Beyblade's also a red flag. I know you're a dirty boy, dirty girl. What did I say?
I don't know. It's weird.
I know. I don't know what's wrong with me. I told you these are doozies. I got good ones today. So this is the thing.
The deed is done.
We had 30 to 40 marked patrol cars in the parking lot. Lamb said. When we found his vehicle, it was facing where our cars were parked.
Yeah.
So he would have had to see them. It seems it just didn't matter to him.
He didn't fucking care. That's cool. He didn't care.
No, he wanted to get caught. I've had that happen. I've turned myself in before. Do you know that? I was so tired of it.
Here you go.
I was such a little bitch.
Here you go.
Yeah, it was. You know what else? My dumbass turned myself in on Friday too.
Yeah.
Friday at like 6 p.m. So I knew I was going to have to spend 2 days in jail.
Wah, wah, wah. He didn't want to go to jail. He was just a stinking idiot who didn't pay attention to his surroundings.
You're not going to, this shit. Maldonado was found to have active warrants for failure to appear in court on guess the charge that he didn't appear in court.
Probably probably not paying his child support.
No. Doesn't say anything about that. You already know what it is.
You probably stole some shit?
Yeah, shoplifting.
Yeah.
Yeah, shoplifting. Or as I like to say, concealing merchandise in attempt to leave the store. On a previous shop, as well as open larceny cases in the county, which is larceny is just shoplifting with more of it. He is now facing a felony charge of grand larceny after police say he attempted to steal nearly $1,400 worth of items.
Damn.
Yeah, he must have just had like a cart full and he went for it.
I knew.
Yeah. I used to shoplift. I used to steal. I don't know why I said it was just sandwiches. The other thing, I used to steal booze like all the time.
Ooh.
That was like our thing. I told you about the Rossi and hiding it in the woods and that kind of shit. It was crazy.
I stole ice cream cone one time.
That's it?
Yeah. Because I got caught because I really wanted 2 for myself, but I still needed to buy 1 for my sister. And so I stuck 1 in my pants.
Oh, man.
But I was wearing stretch pants.
Oh, my God.
And
didn't it smush? What kind of ice cream cone was it?
It was like, I don't know. It was just like one of those little like flavored purple like ice cream.
Purple?
Yeah, like it wasn't like an ice cream sandwich. It was just like a little anyway. But so I stuck it in my pants.
Did it even have pockets or did you just jam it down your pants?
Literally stuck it in my pants.
Jesus Christ.
I know. It's so embarrassing. I'm like getting embarrassed thinking about it. Like but then I went to the counter. Yeah. And like the lady
bought the other ice cream?
for myself. Like and so selfish. And like but like we owned a store right next to this store. So like the owner knew me.
Yeah.
And she just kind of like cocked her head and she was just like, what are you doing?
Jesus, that's even worse.
Oh my God. And she made me.
Hate that
Yeah.
shit.
She like walked me back to the freezer and made me take the ice cream out of my pants.
Did you put it back in the freezer?
Well, yeah, I wasn't going to buy it. It's in my pants.
But somebody's buying your pants ice cream. Couldn't have been good.
It was fine.
Like, did you put it on the side?
No, I put it in, like you could
didn't put
see
it in
in the
your
front.
ass crack, did
No,
you?
you could see it in the front.
Oh, you
Like,
put it in the front.
I put it like in the literally in the front, and you could see it, and it was not hidden like at all. Like it might as well have been in front of 50 police officers.
That's so funny. Oh man, I love that shit. I don't know why I keep getting a runny nose every time I'm in here. I think I'm allergic to something in here.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. SF Gate 1126. That's the name of this thing.
Oh, okay.
Is SF Gate. But they quote other news stories. I read a little bit of this. Forget Black Friday.
Already done.
Yeah.
Too easy.
The Bay Area's biggest shopping event of the season is the grand opening of a Costco in Pleasanton.
Woo! Let's go.
I've done comedy in Pleasanton.
I thought you were going to say that you've done comedy at a Costco.
I have not.
Then I would be impressed.
The new store is slated to open Wednesday, but
Let's
people
go.
began camping outside the store last week.
Yes. Yes, they did. And I might join them.
You don't.
Is this like a super Costco?
Camping?
Yeah, but if this is like camping with a purpose.
Oh my God. I
This is
cannot
like-
believe you are on the side of Costco campers.
Yeah.
The other thing is
listen.
that this is down in like the Bay Area and there's this record breaking atmospheric river. It's been pissing rain on these
Oh
people.
my goodness.
Like it is raining
Is this
so
like a
hard.
super Costco?
I think it's just a regular Costco.
They're just so excited about.
One devoted camper, Jason Lee, told KTVU that he had flown in from Hawaii for the opening
Holy shit.
and claimed his spot in line early on Wednesday, November 20th.
Huh.
This is so funny to me. I feel like a bad person and I think this is so funny.
What happened?
But on Saturday, Costco sent the whole line home.
Oh,
They're like,
no. What?
oh my
You
God.
can't tell me to go home. What for what?
Telling the campers they had to wait until opening day to line up because Costco didn't have occupancy of the area where they were camping, according to the San Francisco
Well.
Chronicle.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wah, wah, wah.
I don't know what's sadder, camping out to
Or
get into a
getting kicked
Costco
out.
earlier or Costco being like, hey guys,
You gotta go home.
I know you're really excited about the store opening up, but you can't camp here.
Yeah, this is not okay.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I
and
think it's really
so
funny.
embarrassing.
Yeah. A Costco employee who declined to be identified told SF Gate that shoppers would be allowed to begin lining up at 6 a.m. Wednesday. The Pleasanton Chamber of Commerce plans to host a ribbon cutting ceremony.
Oh.
I just made the jack off hand motion, by the way. To open the store at 7:30 a.m. according to Pleasanton Weekly. You know, if they're doing a ribbon cutting, they probably got like crazy tax breaks and shit like that. These companies make these cities like do backflips for them to put this shit in their city because they want the tax revenue. It's
Maybe.
crazy. No, I guarantee it. That's what's happening in Tumwater right now with all the freaking warehouses.
Yeah.
Like our whole area there is just lousy with warehouses now, and it's gonna get worse.
That's what we have in
because-
DuPont.
Yeah, DuPont. Yeah, they're everywhere out here. Yeah, it's crazy.
DuPont.
It's funny because I can't even I try to get gas, and all it is FedEx trucks in the morning
Yeah.
at that gas station. It's crazy.
I love seeing the FedEx trucks there every morning, and they're delivering happiness.
Is that what it is? Why did you say it like that? Happiness.
Happiness. I think I had a mild stroke.
No, I'm
They're
glad you said it like that.
Joy. They're delivering happiness.
Yeah, I'm glad you said. No, you should say it like that. They're
Happiness.
delivering happiness.
Happiness.
Because when you say something really dumb, it's better if you say it in a dumb way, because then it's on brand.
I didn't say anything dumb.
They're not. Whatever. I'm done with you. I can't.
Anyway, go back to your riveting fucking
Shut
story.
up! I swear to God, just because I went after you.
Welcome to the best true crime podcast.
It's just a little crime. I got a better one coming up. Most campers. Oh my God, this is gonna make me. I don't know about this part. Most campers in line told KTVU they were lining up for a chance to score limited edition bottles of bourbon and other spirits, which Costco is known for stocking at new store openings.
Oh, I wonder if like they mean like novelty bottles or something, like big bottles, like big, like ginormous ones.
Yeah.
Wow. So they're all just
Pleasanton.
Okay, so no wonder because it was just a bunch of drunks.
Yeah, I think they're more like that might be the case, but also I think they're also like probably like aficionados, and maybe they were gonna try to like resell it. I would imagine.
Yeah.
Like it's
like just it's a fun thing to look at.
It's either like aficionados or drunks or like this is late stage capitalism and like this is it. Like camping, no. This isn't. I'm not passing judgment. Like this is like, there's a natural progression to things, and people camping out before a store opens.
It's capitalism.
It's just not a good sign.
But that's been something that's been happening since like
I know.
Before.
Well,
like. Everyone's been doing that. Like Black
it's happening
Friday.
more. It's happening more.
It is not.
Yeah, there's more people camping. Like camping in front of it.
True.
It's just a regular Costco.
Yeah, but that's not true. That's not true.
You don't think it's a disturbing trend?
Black Friday used to be. No, you're totally making that up. No. This one I will push back on this because this is something I do know about. Finally, Black Friday.
Yeah.
Like. Think about like when people used to be getting like crushed.
Did they stop
running
doing it
into
on
like
Thursdays or whatever at Walmart?
Yeah, like there's so many things that have changed.
That's
like,
good they're not doing that anymore.
Right, like the stores aren't even open, and like they used to open, fucking 7 o'clock on Thursday.
Now they like stagger it, don't they? So they'll have it like we're gonna put out this item.
I don't even know if they do it anymore because I don't feel like it's like as,
I heard on the news that it was Black Friday was more. It
was pretty fucking. We were out on Black Friday. We did see.
I did send the kids to Fred Meyer to get Brittany a birthday present, which was a weird flex on my part.
By themselves?
Yeah, they go by themselves. Well, they're 11 and 14. Go to the store. Walk to Fred Meyer.
What do they get? Like some. They get
Lego set for her. She loves Lego sets, so it was a good one. So. She loves stuff like that. This Pleasanton Mayor-elect Jack Balch visited the new store last week and shared photos on Facebook that showed displays of coveted whiskeys at significantly low prices.
Oh.
Blanton Single Barrel Bourbon, $59.99, and Eagle Rare 10-year bourbon, $32.49. Other retailers sell Blantons for as much as $150 and Eagle Rare for upward of $60. So they're like
they want this sweet-ass deal.
Yeah. See, look. Diehards also camped out last month for the opening of the new Napa Costco.
Yeah.
Which has the largest wine selection of any Costco in the country, as reported.
It must be, it must be like a new thing. To post up in front of Costco.
Didn't we go through Napa? No, that was me and Vanessa. You just went down to Savage Henry with me. Okay. Me and Vanessa. I go through Napa.
I often get confused with Vanessa Dawn.
Yeah. Twinsies. No, me, I go through there a lot because I'll do shows in Santa Rosa. Anyway. Diehard plans for the Pleasanton store were first approved in 2017, meaning Costco fans have been waiting 7 years for it to open.
Well, holy shit.
This is what I'm talking about. To those who dare to brave Costco opening day crowds the day before Thanksgiving.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I'm good. I drove past. I was out the day before Thanksgiving and saw it was crazy. So.
Well.
I think I'm right. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
And I think you're
sure.
wrong. It's not so much that I
Okay.
think I'm right. I just think that you're wrong more than I'm right.
No, what you're saying is that people are doing it more, and I just don't think that they're doing it more. I think that they're doing it the same amount.
Yeah. I just think that the way things are going, like people camping out in front of Costco and like Costco people, like, okay, I think it's a bad sign if you identify with a store to be like, I'm a Costco person.
I am a fucking I'm a Costco
No.
person.
You're someone who enjoys Costco. You're not a Costco person. You've never talked to me about Costco.
I do love Costco.
You do. Okay, now you are because we brought it up. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying though is you're not like it's not like a defining.
Well, I don't think they're
part
identifying with Costco. They're identifying with alcohol.
Yeah, that might be the case.
Like this isn't about Costco. This is about booze.
That might be the case, but even so, just show up there early and buy your booze.
They did.
Not 3 days or 4 days early.
Okay, but show up early, but not that early. Okay. Well, if you don't know where the line is, how are you gonna know?
Stop being
just
whatever. Moving on. I'm done with this story. I'm fine, and I go to Costco sometimes.
I'm a Costco person.
You're not a Costco person. You're a person that goes to Costco. I'm a Costco person because I'm big.
What the?
See, there's a joke about how big I am. You're like a, I don't know, Trader Joe's person.
Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree. Yeah, let's go.
Very
I watched somebody. I walked back. I've been flyering a lot. We'll talk about that later.
I literally helped you flyer.
Yeah, you were there.
Right.
Yeah, that was fun. Black Friday.
Right.
Dude, we had fun. We'll talk about that. Okay. Daily Beast. This is from November 30th in the Daily Beast. A South Carolina mayor died.
Ooh.
While camped in front of Costco. No, just kidding. A South Carolina, he drank himself to death on fucking $40, $150 whiskey. A South Carolina mayor died while being pursued by law enforcement on Tuesday.
Oh no.
Just days after the town's entire police force quit due to a hostile work environment. Yeah.
Well, what did he do?
I don't know who was chasing him if all the cops quit.
Probably.
It's probably one of those situations where like a sheriff's department is taking over, like the county's taking over.
Yeah, I mean they're not going to have no police. Someone's got to work.
McCall Mayor George Garner II veered into eastbound traffic and collided head-on with an 18-wheeler during the police chase.
What a piece of shit, dude.
Yeah.
What a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Garner, oh my God.
Did the truck driver die?
I don't think so. We'll find out though. Garner was connected to an active investigation by the South Carolina Law Enforcement Division. Sources told WBTW. The details of the investigation are not clear. I feel like I have insight into this because I watched a movie on Netflix about like dirty cops, basically, and like a lot of these like small towns and small cities have like their private police, like their police just for that town, and they have a hard time existing because their overhead is a lot higher than like a sheriff's department that covers the whole county. You know, instead of they have like they have to have their own like HR and all this shit, you know. And shit gets weird because when you have like really isolated power like that in a small town, you know, it's hard not because all it takes is
it's hard not to abuse it.
Yeah, dude, it is, dude.
I know.
Yeah, that's why
I don't.
Yeah, this is amazing. Except this guy's dead. And that's sad.
He fucking deserved to die, though. He sounds like he was not a good. He doesn't sound like he was a very good boss.
Well, wait,
and then drove his car into an 18-wheeler. That alone is.
Maybe you should hold your judgment.
Well,
until
what did he drive his car into that truck for?
The pursuit was not.
I want to laugh too.
The pursuit was not related to any laws being broken. That's not the funny part. This pursuit was taking place in an effort to protect the well-being of Mr. Garner.
Yeah, well,
we're chasing you to help you.
Well-being, yeah. We just want to talk.
Well,
we just want to talk. Like, we just want to make sure that you're okay. We were just worried you're gonna hurt yourself.
Oh, the coroner said that. The coroner. That's a funny saying. That's funny that the coroner saying that. Anyway, adding that more information will be released in the coming days. On November 21st, just 5 days before the crash, Police Chief Bob Hale and his 5 officers resigned from their post. Oh, God, this is such a small town. Shit, listen to this. Hale announced the decision in a Facebook post and said he left because of repeated acts of harassment and personal attacks on his character by a town council member. The plot thickens. Hale added that the council member cut the police's funding upon assuming the position.
Oh.
I don't know how this related to the mayor.
Because he's the one who cut the funding.
The mayor didn't cut the funding to this town council man, but the mayor probably signed off on it. You're probably right. I don't know why I'm arguing with you. When you're
because
right.
That's what you do.
Yeah. This lack of investment hampered our ability to operate at the standard the citizens of the town of McCall rightfully expect and deserve, he said in the post. Whenever cops lose money, they're always like, we're not going to be able to protect you. It's crazy because when you look at like the budgets of police departments, like it's crazy the amount of money. Oh my God, Thurston County.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, they got money for like hats. Do you know about this? Brittany tells me about this because some of them like to wear these cowboy hat things, and so they got budget. Like they have like a stipend, like a hat stipend for cool hats.
Damn.
So, I don't know why I chose this one last. We have one more.
Okay.
And I shouldn't have done this one last because this one's not good.
Okie dokie.
A child care center. I don't know why I picked this one. I was like on the fence about it.
Well, come on. What does it say?
The Latin Times, 12/3. So I don't know. That's the Latin Times. It's a real paper. This really happened.
Okay.
A child care center in Utah will be forced to cease operations following an incident in which a child's toes were severed by a lawnmower, reportedly causing the child to require emergency surgery.
God. Oh my God. Oh, poor little baby. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's terrible.
It is.
What is wrong with you?
No, we're supposed to do that thing where like if we was like we gotta find the we gotta find the funny
in that. Well, it's gross because like I work at a preschool and Chandler is the person who mows the lawn.
Yeah, he runs over kids with a lawnmower all the time.
I immediately just imagine like Chandler running over toes and like, oh my gosh, what would happen if he accidentally ran over a kid's foot?
Yeah. Well, you know what'll happen is they'll shut you down.
Oh my gosh, yeah, as they should. Yeah,
big child care comes in.
Yeah.
I don't think they should.
You don't think they should shut him down?
No, I think what about accountability for that kid? Why don't you stay out from under the lawnmower?
How do you get it's like, didn't you hear it?
Yeah. Are you playing hide and seek? That's not a good hiding spot under a lawnmower.
If it's just your toes.
Yeah, you're lucky. Yeah,
That what? Say it.
It wasn't in mulch mode.
What's mulch mode?
Where it like mulches. Sucks you in.
Oh, like, sucks you in. Oh God.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
The Department of Health and Human Services sent a letter to Shandera Childcare LLC of Cedar City in order to let them know that their license was being revoked. Yeah. On November 21st.
Gosh.
They lost it.
That's terrifying. Because because it wasn't on purpose. Like I don't.
No, but I do like to think that maybe there was like they were like playing like a game.
They're not playing a lawnmower game.
No, they could have been like, because it's fun. Like, have you ever chased your kids with the vacuum?
Yeah. You think they were chasing a lawnmower?
Yeah, just like
come here, I'm gonna get your toes. I'm gonna get your toes. I'm gonna get your toes.
And then they're like,
oh shit. I got your toes.
Got your toes.
That's terrible.
Yeah, and I don't know. I'm having a hard time having a true crime podcast.
Well, you did literally. You were.
I
This is of your doing.
All
of it.
Well, I feel like
all of it.
Because
it was your choice.
I was doing.
It was
science.
your choice to do the true crime.
No,
or it was your choice to change the podcast up. It was your choice to do true crime. It's your choice which articles we pick.
I think it's Brittany's fault and your fault because whenever I do like a cool science article, you hate it. So this is what we're left with. Do
you think that these are the only these are the only things that are going on in the news right now?
Yeah, black holes are kids' toes.
Okay.
And I think you've made your choice clear, judging by your uproarious laughter and your timely riffs. The DHHS stated that the reasoning for this was because the child care center was out of compliance. I could see that as them being out of compliance.
Well, okay, out of compliance of what?
Out of keeping kids' toes.
I mean, that's an accident.
Yeah.
Because we've had, this was before I worked there, but a kid fell off this monkey bar thingy and broke his arm. Mm-hmm. So is that, you get shut down for that?
No. Because, kids are going to fall and break their arms. He probably got in trouble. There's always an investigation. Right? You have to report. I think you have to report major injuries. Here's a story. Oliver, when he was a baby, was at the child, and he got his finger stuck in a door, and they couldn't get it out. And it didn't break the finger, but it was really bad. They called the fire department.
Oh my God.
And I know it hurt really bad. Oh, I feel so bad for him. He was such a cute baby, and now he's still a cute kid. Long blonde hair. They're out of compliance with multiple administrative rules.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, including one mandating the protection of their children in their care. You know what they broke is the golden rule.
Yeah.
Do unto others.
Yeah, do you want your toes severed?
Yeah, that would be a funny defense. We're doing this.
They were out of compliance with what? How many? A bunch of
multiple administrative rules. Yeah, including one mandating the protection of children and their care, which is really rule number one.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But that wasn't the only one. So I feel like it wasn't just they chopped off some toes.
God, this is terrible.
Although that is terrible.
On October 15th, 14 children at the daycare were observing a staff member use an electric lawnmower outdoors. I don't know why they have to say outdoors. No shit.
Wow.
The children's ages spanned from 18 months to 5 years old.
Oh my God, this is totally could happen at my preschool.
Yeah, especially with Chandler. He's really, really dumb. During this incident...
oh my gosh, hold on. I should say no. He's not.
Yeah. This would never happen to Chandler. During this incident, a child was seriously injured. Multiple toes were severed, and the child required emergency surgery. DHHS said in a letter obtained by KTLA.
I just don't understand how.
Wait, they were inspected on October 18th? This happened on the 15th, and they were
Took them 3 days to get over there.
There you go. Another rule the daycare was cited for was not maintaining active supervision of the children, with the DHHS arguing that staff member operating a lawnmower was not supervising the children sufficiently. I would say not.
Yeah. Well, usually for us, we have to do everything in ratio. So if we have 10 kids, you have to have.
I worked in preschool.
Staff.
Yeah. And there's actually different ratios for different ages too. Yeah. I remember because the gooey duck room, which was the oldest kids, was crazy because you could have you could have 15-1 or something like that. Yeah. Furthermore, DHHS reportedly discovered that one caregiver would often be responsible for up to 13 children for extended periods of time.
There's other shit going on.
Yeah. The daycare has been ordered to shut down by December 4th and must provide the DHHS with a list of all children enrolled at the daycare and their parents within 10 days.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a bummer.
That's our second story with toes. Because remember, there was like the bodies exhibit, and the guy was breaking off the toes.
Yeah, you have a type.
I think I'm into feet.
Yeah, I think you are too.
I don't know how to do that. Sometimes I don't want to talk about that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah, I have friends of mine that are into feet, and I know they're into feet because they borrowed my friend's laptop and they forgot to like close the tabs.
Oh no!
And like my friend opened up their laptop, and it wasn't just like foot porn. It was just like pages and pages of it. Like it's like, how much foot porn
do you need?
Yeah.
Well,
and it's weird because like
it's probably hard to find a good one.
I've seen foot porn before, and it's just like regular porn, except there's feet there. Like you can still see like breasts and vaginas and things, but then there's always like, it's always framed with like a foot, you know? And like,
I don't.
It's weird. I think there's some of it that's just feet, and then there's some that's like multitasking, you know? It's like foot
feet doing laundry.
No, like feet and vagina.
Oh.
Pornography, you know? Like,
and then they were like doing porn and writing a book.
You never hear about that, where like it'd probably normalize it if you don't have like a fetish, if you're just like a regular like vanilla, like you'd never say that, oh, that guy has like a real vagina fetish. Like you'd never say that. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Because it's not considered anyway. Whatever. I don't know why I'm talking about this.
I have a vagina fetish.
I know you do. I know you do because you're bi. I don't know why I laughed so hard. Oh my God, I'm blushing. I'm not good at talking about dirty stuff. I think people like it on the podcast. They want us to talk about stuff. They don't? Maybe not. Okay. Sound off in the comments.
Nobody wants that.
Should I talk? Should I be dirtier? Oh my God. I'm so uncomfortable now. Okay. I'm more famous now.
Oh my God, you really put that. That's so funny.
Yeah, I am.
You are 6,000 more followers famous.
Yeah. I had a reel go viral. It's a reel on my Instagram, which is awesome because it means that the next one will go viral easier, and I'll continue to hopefully rise up the ranks. I really want to do like a late night spot this year. Like I think I'm close.
So you got to start submitting.
I don't know how.
So you just start like fucking shooting off emails.
I need a manager, and I don't even know who to.
I think you need like a really good 5 minutes. And then you just send it over to Stephen Colbert.
I can't find their booking person's email. Like, I can't find it. Like, I know 3 of the talent bookers. I don't know if you can. You might be able to.
What do you mean? I can fucking do anything. Are you kidding me?
You probably could. But yeah, it's fun, and it was unexpected. I thought it was like a pretty funny clip, but I talked about this. I made like a big long post today, and I was like, yeah, like I have no idea when this shit is going to happen.
Yeah.
And like sometimes I'm frustrated because it's not happening. And right now I feel weird because like it just stopped. Like I went to bed, and it was this was the day before yesterday. I was like, man, this reel's doing great. I'm like, it's at like 180,000.
Yeah.
And I woke up yesterday and it was at 500 and something thousand. And then right now it's at 1.5 million.
Right.
Which is rad. And like I said, 6,000 followers, like I think it's like 80,000 reactions. You know, when you look at the numbers too, this is the thing that I'm going to pull this up real quick because this shit cracks me up. People have spent, here it is right here. So between everybody who's watched this reel, people have spent 300 days, 18 hours, 32 minutes, and 25 seconds watching my reel.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
and also
insane.
I made $69.
Oh, hell yeah.
Dude, that is so ridiculous though to think. Like, you know what that is?
Oh my God.
For like 1.5 million views and I get $69.
Damn.
Which is whatever, because I don't do it for the money.
I don't do it for the money. Come on.
I do it for the love of the game. Yeah.
I do it for the money.
Yeah. Me and Jess had a great time. This isn't on here, but I wanted to talk about it. Dude, I had so much fun flying with you.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was really cool. And it's always, I got to introduce you to a bunch of people.
So many.
Yeah.
Literally you got to introduce me to every person.
Yeah. Yeah. You took a really great picture of me that I think I might use for something eventually.
Yeah.
I'll probably do some promo for my Olympia show coming up. But yeah, I had a blast. It's really fun when, like, I know what it's like when I walk around Olympia on a busy day and like say hi to people and stuff, but it's really fun to show other people. And like, I've said this before, that I really am like of that place, like Olympia and like the culture down there of, I don't know. I feel like I'm an Olympia comedian like all the way, and it rules. So.
Well, I think that you're an Olympia person all the way. And like, it was super wild going down. Cause like, it's one thing you're like, oh yeah, I'm going to go down to Olympia and say hi to people. And like in my brain, it's like, oh, you say hi to like one or two people. You say hi to one or two people on every block.
Yeah.
And it did not, like, we came out of a store and there would be someone being like, oh, Sam, hey, Sam. Or they would, or we would turn a corner and you're like, oh, that's that person from this place and this place. Or we would go into a store and you're like, oh, this is the owner and I know her from here and here and here.
Yeah.
And just, I told you I wanted to like I thought it would be really cool to just follow you around downtown with a camera. Like,
maybe we should have Zach do that and we could go and do
Yeah.
that sometime. Go down there on a busy day.
Because they were just the variety of people.
Yeah. I love that.
And
shit.
everyone like of different, just everybody was different and everybody knew you and loved you.
I know politicians and, a lot of my friends are still on the streets doing their thing, trying to figure it out. There's a guy, Jeff, who I've been talking to in the morning. I love him in the morning. He gets really drunk at night. But I don't know. I'm pulling for that dude. And I don't know. It was special, and also it was cool to just like hang out with you in a way. Like, I didn't need you there. It was great having you there, but I didn't need you there. And I know that for me, I get really sad around the holidays sometimes because I have all this stuff with my dad come up, and I know that this is going to be like a different holiday for you, and it was cool to have you there. And I don't know how much you want to talk about on the podcast, but like, it's fucking hard to be a human being on this planet and to know that like the people that we love sometimes aren't there with us.
Right.
Even though my dad's been dead for 30 years now. So and it's the weirdest thing because like we had such a contentious, like brutal relationship at times. And like I think about him and it's like if he was here, like it's like I want to like hug him and I want to punch him and like I want to fight him and I want to love him and I want to like, but most of all, I want to be able to talk to him and to let him know that like I'm okay, because he didn't know how to handle it, but he was so worried for me all the time.
Right.
And I think he would get such a kick out of like knowing that not only am I like sober and like doing like well, but he would get such a kick out of this comedy shit. I can't even imagine.
Do you feel like he doesn't know? I know that obviously he's dead, but
I'm not like an afterlife guy.
No.
I don't think that we're connected in that way. And that's okay. Like I think that I just watched Gladiator and that thing like kind of like what we do in life like echoes in eternity, and like I feel like in a weird way, like my dad kind of lives on through me. Not just genetics and not just nurture, but maybe in other ways too. And the price I paid for being like the dead dad kid, which is really like what happens. So like when your dad, if you're 12 years old and your dad dies, like, you see whatever you were becoming, stops and you become a dead dad kid.
Right.
And, you know, I don't want to say their names, but even some of my mom's friends, they would take me. I think I told you this shit. They would take me to places and they would introduce me. They would go, oh, because my mom was really struggling too, obviously, because her husband just died, you know, and all of a sudden she's a single mom. And so she would leave me with these her friends, and they're sweetheart people, and I don't think they realized they were doing it, but they would introduce me to people. We'd go to these like parties on the west side of Olympia or whatever with all these hippies and shit, and they'd be like, oh, this is our son Mary's kid. He's staying with us. His dad just died. And that's how they would like introduce me. And I don't think it's anything I'm ever going to all the way understand. Like, I don't know like what it did, but it definitely like, I think it changed the way, I think that many people looking at you differently changes the way that you look at yourself. And I feel like, whatever, in a weird way, like who I was erased and then replaced by that dead dad kid shit. But then, you know, that dead dad kid shit wears off. Like by the time you're 17 or 18, you're not a dead dad kid. Then I was just a fucking delinquent, like at-risk youth.
Right.
And then I spent all those years trying to figure it out. And then one day it's like, I'm a comedian. I have a family of my own, and I have a house and a wife and a big wife, tiny dog, and a warm bed. And I can't figure out how I got to where I'm at. And I would do anything just to be able to show my dad that. And I can't. And that's very, very frustrating. It's very, very frustrating, and it's very, very sad. And it's strange. Like, the better my life is today, the sadder it is, like, what happened, you know?
Yeah.
And I know you losing your mom, and I know you lost your dad, too, around this time. And it was cool to be able to have you come down. And I don't know. Like, my mom's still around, but, like, I don't know. I feel like we're in a club, you know?
Mm-hmm. Dead Parent Club. What up?
Yeah. Like, how old were you when your dad died?
Dad only died like 8 years ago.
Oh, really? Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it was like kind of recent.
Yeah.
But
yeah, no, Dad died the day after Thanksgiving. And so yeah, it was good to go and spend that day and just get out of the house and like walk around, which is not something that I do normally.
Did you hear on the phone how happy I was when I found out you were coming down to Flyer with me?
Yeah, no, you were super excited, and like I knew it was gonna, like I knew it would be fun and something that would, you know, make me feel better.
Yeah, I haven't cried on the podcast in a while.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
Oh, get it together. God. But yeah, it was sweet, and you made me try food that I didn't like, and
multiple. Well, you like the affogato.
That was really good. It just tastes like it tastes
exactly. It's
like
sweet
coffee
cream,
ice cream,
sweet cream gelato.
What is it called?
Sweet cream. It's affogato.
Affogato.
You get a shot of espresso on sweet cream gelato.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very good.
It was really yummy.
Yeah. But yeah, just know that like anytime you're in the club. And I'm always, and I know you got people too. I know you got Chandler. You got a lot of people that got your back. Dane, obviously, like, yeah, you deserve all the good stuff. It's funny when you think about like, what was it? When did you email me, or when did that guy emailed me?
3 years ago. 3, 4 years ago. 3.5 years ago. So long. Yeah. I love that guy.
Yeah, and
the guy who had my back.
Yeah, he did. And I don't know, look at us now. You are a comedian on the rise. You're booking the hottest comedy club in Seattle. I think it's fair to say that you guys are you're getting maybe not more established talent, but like hotter talent than any of the other clubs.
Yeah.
So
I was watching some old clips yesterday and saw one of the ones of when I was talking about like getting like not being excited about like potentially opening the bar.
Yeah.
And like it was just like, oh my gosh, like it was like how I was like, oh, I'm not letting myself get excited about it because like I don't know if it's going to happen yet. And now I'm still doing the same thing, but it's just for different reasons. Yeah. And like, oh, I'm not getting excited about it yet because I don't know if it's going to stick around forever. And
you have,
it's really crazy how far we've come.
You've not just embraced your role, but other people have embraced you in that role, and you've learned so much. And God, what a bunch of talk about a hard lesson. Yeah. Doesn't it feel like so long ago that Metzger shit went down?
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, it really wasn't that long ago.
No, it was less than like it was a year or so ago.
Yeah. You know what's funny too is, do you remember everybody who was like, this is like the craziest shit ever? And
they were waiting. I mean, everyone was ready for my fall.
Yeah, but you know what's funny is nobody gives a shit. No. Like it took longer because I thought that it would phase out even faster than that. Yeah. But I was right. Like people stop. They're just the next thing.
Yeah. You know? Yeah. Oh, you know what? Speaking of the bar, Brian Posehn.
Oh, let's go.
Well, no, I didn't book him, but they were on his podcast. I have this comedian coming next year, and she was on there, and she was talking about how she's coming to the Comedy Bar, and Brian Posehn was like, "Oh, I've heard about that place." He's like, "I heard it's really amazing," and like he's like, "I've heard nothing but good things."
Yeah. The proof's in the pudding.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Like,
because as much as people like they want to not piss off the Skankfest guys or Metzger or whatever, and I get that. Like, we've talked about this shit over and over. I'm going to do it one more time.
We can talk about it.
Yeah, that we both know, and Jess was learning, and like shit went sideways, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, people make mistakes all the time, and her heart was in the right place. Like, she was just trying to be kind and just. And that's just not the way.
That's not how comedy works.
Yeah, if you're too kind and too just, you wind up on Fox News.
But it's nice though, because my booking is now, now I get to, like last night, I got to judge at Super Funny again.
Oh yeah, nice.
For the semifinals. You'll be really excited.
Did Travis get it?
Who moved on? No, Travis didn't. He did really good though.
Yeah.
Trenton moved on.
Nice.
Oh my God, I'm blanking. Oh, Brandon moved on. Nice. And then first place went to our very own Thomas Friday.
Oh, that's awesome. Good job, Thomas, you freaking weirdo.
I know.
This could be, he's got to work on it, social media. Thomas is so funny. Did I ever tell you the story about Thomas where I was like, dude, you're funny. Like, you should get booked more. Like, I was just kind of getting to know him.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah. He's like, I should. He goes, it's hard to get booked. And I was like, well, do you send out a lot of like emails or anything, like booking emails? He's like, no, I don't send out a lot. And I'm like, well, how many have you sent out? And he was like, none.
Yeah. I think that him and I have talked about like his emails, and like I'm like, no, you have to start sending him out, bro.
That's so funny. Like, I love that shit.
My favorite part though, last night he was wearing, his girlfriend Morgan.
Yeah.
He was wearing a T-shirt with Morgan's face on it. So I'm just like, you were so in love.
God, Thomas.
I fucking love it so much. I mean, she's gorgeous.
I'm gonna call him. So. I know. What a score for Thomas.
Way to go, bud.
Yeah, date above, dude.
She's hilarious too. Yeah. She's really funny.
I wrote down December because I have a buttload of shows because Christmas money. Yeah, I think I have 6 straight shows in a row.
Damn.
I'm going to the Oregon State Penitentiary. I got that going on. You wrote down TCC. What happened at TCC? Is it on fire or what happened?
Oh no, I'm just there this weekend.
Oh nice. Who are you working with?
Brian Posehn.
God, you're on a tear.
Yeah.
You're there a lot, which is crazy.
Yeah, I'm starting tomorrow.
I've heard it's a good club.
It is. I
wouldn't know.
The big club.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. 2 shows. 1 show, 5 shows. Jesus Christ, 5 shows.
That's awesome. That's great. Bassein's really fun too.
And it's Derek too.
Oh, that's great. That's double good.
Double
okay,
great.
I got some jokes.
Let's go.
We're over an hour.
Holy shit.
I know, and you got to go to work.
I do.
Yeah.
Joke number 1. I don't really know why I get up so early. I already have worms. Get it? The early bird
Gets the worms. But why am I doing? I already got worms.
I get it.
It's stupid.
I already have a can. Joke number 2.
It's only going up from here, I think.
Did you hear about the swingers party where they didn't tip the pizza guy? He got stiffed hard. You should have just said he got stiffed.
Hard. No, he got stiffed
stiffed.
hard. It's a double.
He got stiffed. He got fucked. Joke number 3. I really hate the smell of burning hair. That's why I'm grateful I finally got a wood stove. That hair stove was really gross.
I like that joke.
I know.
It's
I can
absurdist.
tell. I can tell
It's
how much
my
you liked
kind
it.
of joke. It's pretty funny.
You'd have to have a lot of hair.
Oh yeah, can you imagine a hair stove? Yeah, it's really gross. It's almost as gross as when I spit on you.
Oh
really.
my
Remember
God,
that? I
Zach.
should stop talking about it.
Yeah, because I feel like Zach's gonna. If you could
Keep the spitting part where I did that to Jess,
and then replay it, and then just. I bet you could slow mo it. And
I'm gonna. There's something like, God,
What are you saying?
Don't worry about it.
What are you
Just
even
read the
saying?
4th joke. We'll talk after the podcast. We'll talk after the podcast.
Joke number 4.
Joke number 4.
I went to Starbucks this morning and found out that they're not doing pumpkin spice lattes anymore. I've never had one. I never wanted one, but it still bums me out.
Missed it.
You missed it?
Missed it. I've never had a pumpkin spice latte.
Were you really trying to get one this morning?
No, I don't want one. They sound gross, but I'm just pissed that I missed it.
Yeah.
FOMO.
Next year.
Thank you for listening to the Tarp Report.
Like,
podcast.
subscribe, comment.
Like, subscribe, comment.
Follow.
If you have news stories too.
Send them, please, for the love of God.
Yeah, you can.
Help us.
You can message me on Instagram, Sam Miller Comedian. You're actually better off messaging Jess on Instagram. Yeah. She needs all the help she can get. My Instagram's doing
yeah,
really
his
well.
is banging. Can you guys help me out a little bit, please?
Yeah, help Jess out.
Like, otherwise, I won't get booked for stuff.
Yeah, she'll have to find another TCC.
They're like, no, not enough followers. Sorry.
Yeah. It really is how it is, though.
I know.
Anyway, thanks for listening to Tarp Report. We're going to go now. Bye.